Namaskaram, my dear friends. Welcome to music review and release function of Mahesh Vinaykram. As you know that I have been doing my own releases in both YouTube and all other platforms as a online distribution. Today we're going to see three albums. It's a very interesting albums, and one of those interesting album is called as Karuna, Karuna, bracket with O, so that it's I call it as Quarantine Melodies, and we're going to speak and so much about all my releases. So firstly, I would like to start the release function with invocation. So I will give you a small prayer. தென்னாடுடைய பெரியவா போற்றி எந்நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி சர்வஜா சர்வவியாபி பெரியவா சரணம் மாயப்பிறப்பருக்கும் மகா பெரியவா அடி போற்றி மாய பிறப்பருக்கும் மகா பெரியவா அடி போற்றி போற்றி. Thank you. So we'll just listen to the album of Karuna and then we'll speak more about the album. So here comes the album for you all, Karuna. So that was, I call it as Corona, which is actually Karuna. Karuna literally means compassion, where the existence is really blessing us and it's showering all the blessings, where like if we take it, then we understand the essence of life. So that's Karuna, and also the melodies from the quarantine. As you see that these are the compositions I started doing during the lockdown. So it just gave me a beautiful insight, and I also wanted to share one of the album which is very intense. So after that I would try to speak. So here comes the next album called Mayamalava Gowla from the series Raga Meditation Series. So I thought I could just introduce you to the album. It's a 10 minutes capsule. So if you're watching, just stay in your own position, whichever is easy for you. And it's very meditative. So let the rag heal on its own. So I give you Mayamalava Gowla now, and then later we would speak about the music and also from the album and the interesting points about the album. So that's Mayamalava Gowla Ragam, a detailed exploration of the Raga, where I'm doing a series called Raga Meditation Series. If you see this Raga Mayamalava Gowla, it is a southern Indian name, and it's also called as Ahir Bhairav in Hindustani tradition. Raga by itself is so healing in nature. It has a very beautiful effect on the layers. So I have been exploring these ragas, and these musics are the, I would say, gift of lockdown. So that's why I named the track as Karuna. Karuna means compassion. Naturally, the existence is showing us the way. It's only that the evil in the mind which just obstructs and gives us so much. So I have been going through some posts in Facebook today, and I happened to see one of the posts from by my friend. It so beautifully said that it's just about the super activity that you strengthen on the mind. So mind game is very important. So it is not only that you concentrate so much on the physic, which is outside. The same way you should concentrate more on inside the mind and also the insight. So music plays a biggest role on shaping our self and to get connected to ourselves. So these are the music I have been doing, and I'm also happy to share another album, which is very interesting album. I name it as Tactic Tacta. As you all know that I've been collecting the pan drum, and there are different pan drums from different countries and regions. This pan drum is called Tacta because the name of the company is called TACTA, Tacta, and it's from Brazil. And one of my friend from Pune, Mr. Govind, has a couple of those. And whenever I go to Pune, that's my favorite thing, that I go to his home and he gives me this instrument and I play around. So I just thought that I could record and take the sounds of the tacta drum, and I also try to play a little bit of percussion. So these achievements are just to prove that we can be connected to ourselves. So these are just the extempo of all the thought process which was going on during when I was in Vipassana, which means when I'm in silence, when the mind is so much working, and to do, and then how the body and mind and soul can be united. So I put all those lushes and flow of all those put together as a productive music album. So I name it as Tactic Tacta. Let's listen to the music and then we'll speak more about the tacta drum. So that's Tactic Tacta, and it's just a small trial of me playing the Daisy rhythm, which you have seen that I showed you a small sample of how the basic lessons of Konakol was incorporated. And I played the tacta drum, which is the pan drum, and I also played the djembe. And basically, if you learn any art form, then it's quite easy for you to just explore other possibilities. And that's the thing. So we saw 3 albums today. And also, I wanted to give you a small preview of my next album, which is coming. And I'm really so excited about it because it's a lifetime dream that I wanted to do. And this is one of my favorite album. And it's a rare composition of my father, the living legend, Gatalaya Yogi, Padma Bhushan, Grammy Award winner, Padma Bhushan T.H. Vinaykram ji. So this is just a sample I'm doing. It's a sneak preview of for you all, and it's already on. And it takes time for me to go on, and it takes time to go through all the process, and it will be released at the end of the month. So I wanted to just share a small preview of it. Let me show you a small glimpse on that. So that's the small sneak preview of the things which I'm doing, and it's going to be as a 2 solo. It will be of both as a single, and it's just gearing up, and that's the latest update I wanted to show you. And if you would have seen the pan drum history, it started from hung drum from Switzerland, and I have been somehow it relates so much, and I have been collecting those. So I wanted to show you some of the samples from different countries. So if you see this tacta drums from Brazil, let me show you a sample of tacta from Brazil.
सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
So if you So this is the album I was just telling about, the 9.5 beat, where Vikuji has composed, and it will be on soon. And uh, just let you all know that these are the three releases which had already been there, and I have already been saying about Navagraha Kritis series. Navagraha Kritis are the scholarly compositions of Muthuswami Dikshatar, who are trinities, and it says about all the 7 days, seven kriti, seven ragas in seven talas, and also about all the facts relating to the solar system and its effects. And it's a very detailed science, and it's a very high quality literature, Sanskrit verses, and it's very beautiful composition that I just try to get blessings from my guru, Srimati Radha Vishwanathan, who I learned the vocal music from, who's a daughter of Bharat Ratna M.S. Subbulakshmi ji. So she was my advanced lesson teacher. Like I would say, when I got the scholarship, I got a advanced training from Radha ji. So that's there, and also it's almost like 30. I'm nearing 35 album, which includes album, single, EP, and my music is available on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Pandora, Deezer, Ghana, Spotify, and in all regions. If you say, if you say on the Europe and Asia, in Xiaomi, and if you take the European, it goes for TuneCore or Tencent Records. In all regions, the music is distributed through the distributors like CD Baby and all other major platforms. So these are just the outcome and extempo of lockdown. So when I was just sitting in the home, as you know that the mind really wanders, whether you sit here or not, the mind really wanders. So I wanted to make that all those experiences put together as a musical. I would say that it comes as a musical perspective. So whatever I perceived and conceived during the lockdown, I put together as a album. So you can listen my music in YouTube on my official channel named Mahesh Vinaykram. If you type, you get all my music. And also there is very interesting facts which are going to come now. And with that note, I wanted to share you the Corona, the track once more, so that we can wind for this um, session. And I will be having more sessions in this week to let you all know about the chant and chat with Mahesh Vinayakaram, which the new thing which I was just doing. Of course, I've been doing this same chant and chat in the live streaming, but I'm going to extend it to a little more extensive where people could join us, and I'm going to teach a song like a Tevaram, like a song every week. So all those informations are going to come back, and you will get all the uploads and updates on that. So before we go, stay blessed, and I wanted to share the music for you all, and let me play the Corona track one more for you all to know how the sounds of Corona and the name came. It's so I always been saying that existence is always giving us the message. It's just the super mind, and mind really wanders in a two paranomic and the duality. So one mind would always say about the positivity, another mind which always drags to the panic. So you have to really get yourself more closer to yourself, where you go positivity and where you go positive, so that you can elevate your presence in a deeper insight. Like whatever I perceived outside, I wanted to really perceive inside. That's the extempo of music also. When you perform on a stage, it's always like a inside. Like when you sing and when you hear a music on your car, just going there with a nice speaker, you get so much happiness. So the same thing happens during the show, during the concert presentation. I enjoy my singing, and then it goes, and then when I enjoy to see that, people get attracted, and also the law of attraction is all the same. So that's what I wanted to say. And here is the track Karuna Karuna. So that's Karuna for you all, Karuna. And still, if people want to chat with me, just click the link so that you can come online. I have 3 minutes more, so that I also wanted to hear from you all what you feel, and also you can share all your thoughts. And there is a message scrolling down where you can see my music and you can hear my music and stream it from all the platforms. And that's the thing for today's session, where like you had been listening to three of my albums: Mayamalava Gowla from Raga Meditation Series, and the other two tracks of single. Still, if you can just click this StreamYard link so that it will ask you to go in and click there to come, so that you can speak to me directly on live. So anyone, I'm I'm just waiting. So you can speak to me where, and we can you can let us know how to go for it, because as you know that the pandemic has given us showed us so much of it, opened us a different way. Like, so you can see that me myself have migrated to the digital platform, and so in that way I'm just trying to do and expand my things with maximum possibilities. So I definitely need all your support to, just expand the musicalities and also to extend my music. So I'm in the process of doing a new venture in my musical career, which I will let you know very soon, and all updates are going on. And still, I have a minute for you all. If somebody wants to come and join, do let me know, or else not too much to worry. You can join on the uh, following sessions. Actually, tomorrow I'll be having a session. You can join me. And before that, thanks for joining. And I thank you all for watching the series. Stay blessed. Namaste.